Okay, let's see if we are actually properly live this time. My chat's thinking about it. Is people out there? Can you hear me? I'm hoping you can hear me. I was trying to get my chat up and running. This laptop is not cut out for streaming, so we'll try and see what we can do.
Said, hi egg.
Hi Nin. I'm hoping you can hear me okay?
Herskaram said, no we can't hear you. Laughing face.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay. I've got TTS running, so I'm assuming you can hear
said,
TTS.
It's a good day to party. Happy affiliate anniversary.
Yeah, it is. Very much is. I'm just trying to get my chat
Smart
up and
said,
running.
back.
Yeah, we're having a few technical issues because unfortunately this laptop... Let's switch over to that cam. Hi! Yeah, the laptop I've got currently set up here isn't the best at streaming.
OM Nom Zombie
And
yeah, your audio is clear. No mic dipping smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat.
So because my router is now in the room on the complete opposite side of the house, because that room had to have work done on it, which used to be my old computer room, the laptop doesn't reach, which is kind of hilarious. So when I tried streaming, my OBS is coming up saying...
spoiled. Laughing face.
It's basically saying it wasn't connecting. It doesn't look like I've got the best... Yeah, my Mega Kellogg's box. My Frosties! My Frosties stay in the corner. I haven't had them for a while. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. This is an impromptu sort of baking stream more than anything else. More sort of an affiliateversary. I put up that it was a 3-year affiliateversary. In actual fact, I can't count. 48 months is actually 4 years. So I've been streaming on Twitch for well over 4 years.
Smart Weeble said, kitchen looks great BTW.
Ah, thank you. So, yeah, it's been a while since I last done a stream. This is the 4th stream of this year, which is kind of hilarious.
First I get today and then you stream.
Yay! We get Eggy stream! It's extremely rare that I do streams. But yeah, I thought we would start. So,
4 years.
What we'll do, we've now got the exclamation mark recipes command. So, that should...
Follow Snack Boy.
Oh, helps if I can spell. Thank you for the follow, Snackboy.
4271 said, 16 months a year, one can wish.
Let's try and spell that correct. So,
4271 said, P.
Maybe.
Smart
well,
Weeble said, New Year's resolution.
This is the thing, Smarmy. I'm hoping, if all goes well, I may be in a new position work-wise come next year. I don't know how long that's likely to take.
Bookmarked, laughing face.
But yeah, as I say, it is going to be something that I'm hoping to do again fairly soon. If work allows it, if work's permitting. I'll be honest, I've kind of fallen behind on streaming this year, which isn't the greatest. But it is something that I want to get more into. And get back into, I should say. But obviously, it's finding the available time. So
I heard that as a promise for more streams, and we'll take it as that.
That's fine. You're welcome to take it as that. I say it's all dependent on time, availability, all of that fun stuff. So I'm just finishing off doing my stuff just so I can clear up a little bit. And then we will get started.
But better 1 hour than none.
Exactly. I'm going to shut that door because I don't need that open. I love my little frying pan. Look at my little frying pan. It's adorable. So cute. It's a little pancake pan. But I haven't made pancakes in it yet. So, yes. So, what we're going to do today.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Period Justice. Welcome to the stream. First time chatter. Hope you're doing well. Let me put that in there. So, yeah, I've even tidied my kitchen. doesn't make sense. I never tidy. It's always good. So yeah, as you can see, we've got 3 cameras. I haven't got them the best setup, but they give a good overview of the kitchen. We've got this one, which is directly over the sink. As you can see, it's over the sink. Thank you. Thank you, Tombat. Hope you're doing well. So we've got that one over the sink. That should give an overview of this side of the kitchen. Hey, Shifty. We've got our right camera, which is currently mounted.
AFK, a little chrono just came home.
That's all good. So that's mounted to a screw on a plank of wood that's above a window.
Said, so a 33% chance we get to take a selfie swim.
Nah, it's fine. The one thing that you guys will probably remember, let me do the face down cam and I will show you. So this is our top down cam. We'll have some close-ups from today. But you're on a giant cock. On that camera, you're resting on a giant cock.
OM Nom Zombabe said.
So yeah. Giant cock.
Giant cock.
Yep. I don't have the I don't have
Justice said. LUL.
So yeah, I don't have any fancy fun stuff with bots because I'm on the laptop.
CTRA4271 said. Black cock.
The black cock. Let me switch over to that one. So yeah, basically.
OM Nom Zombabe said. Giant cock. My favorite place to rest.
Yep.
More tall Tom Batver said. Well, the camera's day just got better.
Yep, exactly. So we've got a few things that we're going to do today. We're going to make some bread first. So we're going to start on making some bread. Now, the good thing about me making bread is it's going to take about an hour to proof. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that bowl out, because I need to. I'm also going to need to get out...
Thank you for the follow, the Tobal.
Ah, thank you for the follow. The Tobal, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to put these over there, just for the time being. And I also need a small bowl. There's a reason we need a small bowl, because we're going to do bread first. After we've done bread, we'll start on the cookies. So we'll make both of the batches of cookies. We'll put them into bowls. We'll get them all portioned out. I'm going to make 2 big batches of cookies. So,
cookie.
Yep, cookies. So, first lot of cookies, we're going to have white and milk chocolate.
said, cookie.
And then the second batch of cookies,
said, cookies.
I'm going to have fudge pieces.
SCTRA4271 said, nom nom.
So, we're going to make 2 big batches of cookies. They are mainly for Christmas. I'm going to be giving them out to family and stuff. Yeah, I'll probably eat some myself. We've got enough of the stuff to make them. Obviously, I've got the recipes. If you guys are interested in the recipes, hopefully...
I'm gonna lurk while I work out.
That's all good, Neen. Thank you for the lurk. You're absolutely amazing. Hopefully the stream stays up and we don't drop frames. If we have any issues with drop frames or we lose network connection or anything like that, my phone's on the window. Ping me on Discord. I should hear it on my phone. Failing that, if it does go down, send a message in the chat. Let me know. TTS should still hopefully be connected. But my mobile signal up here isn't great. So just bearing in mind that the stream may drop occasionally today.
Said, KK.
I can't do anything about it because of where the router is. In the future, the router will be directly underneath me. And I will have the laptop connected to Wi-Fi because I will have a second router hopefully by the start of next year with faster internet. So it'll hopefully be a lot more reliable. And I can run some proper cooking streams, which is awesome. So, what we're going to do, we're going to make...
You don't have a Wi-Fi extender?
No. Not where I am at the moment. And the reason for it, the router, when it was in the room beneath me... Oh, fuck off. Self-imposed. Thank you for coming into my stream. It is greatly appreciated. I will deal with this now when my chat decides to load, unless one of my mods wants to deal with that first. We'll get rid of you. But yeah, I don't have a Wi-Fi extender. Ban. Go on, fuck off. Ban, please. Oh, my chat is so slow. Yeah, I don't have a Wi-Fi extender because when the router was in the room beneath me.
Music playing while we wait asterisk.
That's fine. There we go. Fuck off, bot. So yeah, the router is usually in the room beneath me. Because the ceiling practically almost collapsed in the room underneath me, which is my computer room, I had to move all of my PC stuff into the bedroom. In doing so, resetting up my PC in the bedroom with the router on the desk because I don't have a wireless card in my PC. The problem that I have now is that the router is all the way down the other end of the house. So...
Bot_V1 said, Daruta has good to go, but I hope
no worries, Ruta. Thank you for the lurk. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, basically, because the router's over there, it doesn't work very well, and I don't have the fastest broadband here. So I'm currently running off mobile data on my mobile phone. So hopefully it remains stable. It looks to be relatively stable, so I'll take it. So let me load up
Eggbot_V1 said,
recipes.
Donna1308 has a 1.5 incised PP.
Yeah. Lol. The egg fried.
Eggbot_V1 said, so small.
.co.uk.
Hersker said,
no.
Mobile data. A stream
Yes.
will eat a lot of data.
I've got unlimited data. It's fine. I don't have to worry about that. Let me load up my recipes. And also, hey Vidana, how you doing?
Glenn_Thunderer said, Eggman.
Hey Glenn, how you doing? Oh, come on. Can somebody type exclamation mark recipes for me?
Donna1308 said, not cool egg. Madoka said, party hat happy affiliate
Hi,
anniversary.
Zafira. Thank you. I just need my own recipe.
AAA NVM, then use all the data you can.
Yeah, exactly. So, for my all-purpose flour.
Donna1308 said, I'm okay, how are you?
Yeah, doing well. So, because we're going to make
said,
2 loaves.
Madoka has good to go, but I hope you camembert back soon.
We're going to use 15 grams of yeast. What we'll do, we'll switch this over to top-down cam.
Glenn_Thunderer said, Zeph says hi.
Hi, Zeph. Did I fiddle?
Laughing face.
Did I fiddle with the code? What do you mean fiddle with the code?
SCTRA4271 said, laughing face.
What do you mean fiddle with the code?
1308 said, did you fiddle with the code? Egg lol.
So that's 15 grams of yeast.
SCTRA4271 said,
that's
15 grams of
that's quick acting yeast. So it is typically frozen. It's something that I typically use.
Said,
1 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon. So I'm going to need 2 teaspoons of white caster sugar. Let me get that out of the cupboard. Where is my caster sugar? Where is my caster sugar? Oh shit. Hang on. Hold on. There's my caster sugar. And it was in here somewhere. I just forgot to get it out earlier. So, 2 teaspoons.
Hersker said,
caster sugar?
Like
caster sugar. This is caster sugar. I don't know what the difference is, but that's caster sugar.
Donna1308 said, what you making?
So, today, if you have a little look at exclamation mark recipes, we're doing 2 recipes today. So we are making bread. So I'm going to make 2 loaves of white bread. Hence the reason I've got the baking tins. So we'll make those. That'll go in the oven a little bit later because it's going to take about an hour or so to proof. Then we're going to start making cookies. So on the back counter over here.
Self-raising flour work as well, or is it a different content?
Self-raising would. I typically use plain flour. So this is what I'm using today, is just normal plain flour. Self-raising does work. When you use plain flour for the bread, it takes a little bit more kneading. So we'll do that on stream. We'll do all of the kneading-y fun stuff. So we'll start the mix in the mixer. So we've got our stand mixer over here. We'll move that over and I'll put that on in a moment. And then once we've done that, then once it's mixed through and it's combined and it's not too wet.
Said, cookies, bread and some spaghetti.
Let me fix your name, Cetra.
SETRA4271 said, all in the title.
I don't know why it's saying SETRA for you, Cetra, which is a little bit odd. Cetra, if you want to set people's nicknames, obviously I'm guessing you know the command, yeah? Cetra, I'll just fix that now. That should now fix. But yeah, exclamation mark, TTS, space set, space nickname, space the user's name without an at, and then the nickname afterwards.
Sister said, I have no clue either.
Citra.
Why is it doing that?
Try again. It's because I'm not using the Google Voices. I'm only using SAP i5. And the reason I'm using the SAP i5 voices is I haven't upgraded to SpeakerBot on my PC. When I reinstalled Windows on my PC, that then caused all of my stuff to break, including things like overlays.
And well.
Oh. That didn't work.
Herskaremes said, maybe you wronged the Omnissiah.
Try again, Cetra. Maybe. I don't know. We'll fix it eventually. So I'm going to need 580 milliliters of...
Said,
Hey, there we go. So I'm going to need 580 mil.
Thank
which
you
is
for the follow, Kikiaki.
Pretty much... What? Kiaki, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. So, the difficulty when it comes to this water with this yeast, it's kind of funny, is it has to be 38 degrees. If it's not 38 degrees, it will kill the yeast. So, I have a temperature probe here. So I'm going to be able to actually test the temperature of this water. So 580 ml. This is going to be too warm, probably.
Fancy.
So I expect that is not warm enough. So do we pour a bit of that out? Put some more hot water.
Space left blank underscore said, Fuad.
Hey Space, how you doing? Still 23, right.
Herskaremes said, I don't like baking. Too much sticky work.
I don't have a kitty, Space.
Space left blank underscore said, redeems treat the kitty.
This water's too cold, so I'm gonna have to... Why is my hot water so cold? I just filled the sink.
Corbin78 said, Party hat happy affiliate anniversary.
Thank you, Corbin. How you doing, my dude? I did pop...
Left blank underscore said, Inkoi cry.
I did pop into your stream the other night, Corbin. I don't think I said anything, unfortunately. 26, 30...
Corbin78 said, I'm okay.
31. Yeah, I'm doing relatively okay, all things considered.
Corbin78 said, all good, no obligations, smiling face.
But yeah, my health hasn't been the greatest. I've been on long-term sick with work for the last 3 or so months. I'm going to have to empty some of this sink. So it's been a little bit difficult. It was a bit of a nummy thing today to actually stream.
Said, I'm gonna lurk while cleaning.
33, 34. Needs to be a little bit warmer.
Corbin78 said, "Aw, that sucks."
It happens, you know. Well, this is the thing.
"I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon and get a vakati."
That's 37. So that'll do. So what we're going to do now. So this is 37 degree water. It's not quite 38, but it's close enough. So I'm going to add this now to the sugar and the yeast mixture. And we're now going to mix that a little bit to agitate it just a little bit. And within 5 minutes, this should start turning foamy. And when it turns foamy, that gives us a good idea that it's started to activate. If this doesn't turn foamy in about 5 to 10 minutes, then I've killed the yeast somehow. Which is extremely unlikely because I've made bread a good couple of times the last few minutes. Already started to foam. So that's a good start. So I'm going to need you all to shout at me if I do not clean up as I go along. Because I usually have a tendency of not cleaning up in the kitchen when I'm baking. So, yeah, it's 1.5 kilos. So, we're going to need 1 kilo of British flour, which we have.
Adonna1308 said, "Did Mrs. let you off the hook after the game? Shifty LUL."
Okay, put these over there, out the way. Put you on the mixer. And we will move you slightly over. So you get to see what's happening with my mixer. So this is a new mixer I bought. It's not a bad little mixer. It's not the best, but it'll do. So, chuck that over there. Grab our scales. And we're going to put 1 kilo of flour in here, which is quite a lot of flour.
Chromia Cat said, "Party hat meow."
Hey, Chromie. Now, if anybody is interested,
Cetra said, "Haha cat."
The music that I have on in the background is from a game called Heartbound. Now, Heartbound is a game that has been created by a gentleman by the name of Pirate Software. Pirate Software is currently live at the moment.
Said, "What music?"
Do you not hear the background music? There should be background music.
"Was there music?"
Is it too quiet for you?
Chromia Cat said, "Neen."
Is it too quiet?
Adonna1308 said,
Let me try. Let me try turning it down a little bit. How's that? Can you hear it now?
Purple said, "It's very quiet." The Shiftiest said, "Yeah, she's even up for more."
It's meant to be quiet. That's the thing. So it's only meant to be just background noise.
1308 said,
there we go.
"Some music
That's
now."
cool. It's a little bit loud in my ears, but that's fine. I can make
Cetra
do
said,
with that. So
"Yeah, there it is."
So this music is from Heartbound. It's the OST music from Heartbound. Basically, all of the proceeds go to the music artist for it. I would have been using Pretzel Rocks, but I can't log into the Pretzel Rocks desktop application. So I can't use my Pretzel Rock subscription. So I don't know what on earth is going on. But yeah, that's fine. They'll hopefully eventually fix it. So I'm going to need 2 teaspoons of salt. But it's like chiptune music, if you can hear it now. So 1, 2. Ba, 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 ba. Mix in the salt. What I'm also going to do in here, as I dry this off, is I am going to add a little bit of baking powder. So it's not technically on the recipe, but when I've been doing this bread, I've been adding just a little bit of baking powder to help it go. So it's technically me using self-raising flour, but I've just bought. We'll chuck 2 of those in there. There we go. That's good enough. That'll do. Cool. So we've got our salt, our flour and baking soda mixture in here. So we're going to make a little well ready for the water. It's going to be a lot of liquid in this. I'm making a mess already. But how is everybody doing today? Hope everyone is doing extremely well. It's really awkward having 3 cameras, be it one on either side of me, because I never know which one to look at. So, which one would you prefer me to look at? This one or this one? Because I don't know. I don't know which is going to be the best one to use. Oh, chilling and prepping for a meeting. Oh, nice. Hope it's not too of an important meeting.
Yeah, chilling and prepping for a meeting.
Right. Okay, so you're in there. So as we can see, the yeast has already started to bubble.
All 3 at the same time.
So if you have a little closer look at that yeast, you can see that's foaming.
Work.
But the camera's farther away.
Yeah. Said, the one to your left seems to get more of you easier.
Hey, Kaz.
The camera is farther.
So both of these cameras, they're really cheap cameras. They're basically between 18 and £20 each. But they have sort of like a fisheye lens.
Hey, Kazai.
So for things like in my kitchen's not the biggest, right? So like I can practically T-pose and almost touch both walls. It's maybe about another ½ a meter that way. So I haven't got much space, right? Let's switch over to left main so we can see me there. So I haven't got much space in this kitchen, but these cameras seem to do it quite well. So it makes it look like I've got way more room than I do. Because I'm not a small guy, unfortunately. So yeah, it takes quite a bit to do stuff in the kitchen. I may need to take a 5-minute sit down between baking the cookies and doing the bolognese, possibly, because I need to get a stool for in here at some point. But yeah. So we're just going to wait another couple of minutes for that to fully activate. We'll add it into here and hopefully get mixing. What I may do while this is happening is I may mute my microphone because it could be a little loud.
Ilana said,
so
don't forget to hydrate.
Good point. Thank you. I will grab out from this cupboard my giant stein. Yeah. So I'm going to empty the sink just a little bit because it's a little full. But I am trying to be good and do the dishes as I'm going along. Because otherwise the kitchen will be like a fucking bomb's gone off. We run some cold water. We'll make a giant mug of squash. I'm not drinking alcohol tonight. I drank alcohol the other night and very much regretted it. So let me pull a bit of that out. There we go. Awesome. Right then. So, a giant mug of squash. Cheers, Alana. Free hydrate for you. And I realised when I was looking for caster sugar,
Ilana said, cheers,
there's an open packet already on the table. So I've opened a second packet of caster sugar when I had one literally open there. So, whatever. Right, so we're now ready to add this yeast in. So as you can see, compared to what it was before, so if you have a little look at the side, you can see how much that's frothed up. And then we'll go to top down main. So you can see that's very, very frothy. So that's now activated and live yeast. So we're gonna add this in slowly. We're not going to add it all in one go, because I noticed the last time I did that went relatively badly. So we're going to turn this on slowly. Let me know if that's a little too loud. Does look like it's picking up the microphone quite loud, but just let me know if the volume's a little bit unbearable and I'll then mute the microphone.
Cetra said, what's a 7 spin? Cetra said, laughing face. Ilana said, laughing face.
Spin. I need to get a spin emote. I might. Well, the fact that we now all have more animated emotes, what I may do is I may create basically like part of the egg dance, and I might do it as like an egg dance spin or something like that, or an egg spin or something. I need to get all of this out of here. So this may need a little more water.
Drink more, cook less said. Party hat, happy affiliate anniversary.
Thank you, Randy. Oh, thank you, Robbie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Hi.
Hello. Well, technically, I could just wave to any one of these cameras because you can see me on all three, so it's fine. How you doing, Robbie? Nice to pop in. Thank you for the happy Affiliaversary. I'm washing as I go along. I'm being good. Okay, take the label off that, because otherwise that's going to fall off anyway. It's so nice having 20 people in my stream already. Have I been going for half an hour? I'm happy with that. I'll take it. So I'm hoping the mixer's not too loud. So it's struggling at the moment, so we'll turn the speed up a little bit more. I think this is going to need a little bit more water. I think. So it looks like it's sticking on the...
Drink more, cook less said. Doing good here. Just getting some work done.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad today. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think the mixer is too loud.
Not too loud? Awesome. Well, that's good to know at least. But yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I am a little tired today, so I'm not gonna lie there. But it is something that I've just got to kind of push through, because obviously I'm due to go back to work next week on a gradual return to work. I've only got one shift in, but I've got to be awake at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've got to be able to do a 12-hour shift of sitting around basically doing nothing all day. I might have had a little too much water, so we'll put that a bit apart. So yeah, so we're going to give this a bit of a proper knead in a moment. So we'll get hands on with it and we'll do that on cam. And then what we'll do then is we'll chuck it in this bowl. I don't have cling film, so I'm going to use this tea towel that I currently have on the table. And we'll cover this, and then we will put it in the airing cupboard for about an hour to proof. So it will grow double in size, and then what we'll do then is we'll put that on the weighing scales, we'll half it out, and then we'll knead it a bit more, put it into the loaf tins, and then we will bake that first. And then while we're baking that, what we'll do then is we'll start on the cookies today, which should be awesome. So for anybody that is interested, I've set up a page on my website for any recipes that I'm going to be doing, hopefully on stream in the future. It's very basic, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, I don't have the software for side stuff, but that's fine. But it's very basic, but the links that are in there will take you to any of the recipes that I'm doing today. So we're doing the 2 batches of cookies, we're doing the bread, and we're going to do a cheat bolognese, if we can call it that. It's not like a traditional bolognese, I'm going to be honest with you, but it's going to be something that is going to basically use up a load of ingredients that I currently have. One of those, need 2 tins of tomatoes. There we go. Ooh. I need my mixed herbs. Just prepping everything now.
William Henry 14 said, cuts power.
Hey, Will, don't cut my power, please. That would be really bad if you cut my power right now. Do I need anything else out of here? I will need baking powder for my cookies. Or bicarb soda at least. Okay, so this is almost done kneading. But we're still going to take a few out of here.
Adon 1308 said, mixer be like William Henry 14 said, spawns gorillas.
You can't spawn gorillas in my kitchen.
Cetri said, LUL.
God damn it. God damn it, Will. Why you do this? There we go.
William Henry 14
So,
said, why not?
Because I'm in South Wales. We don't have gorillas. Okay, so this is quite heavy and quite wrapped around the bits, but that's fine. We can make that work. We'll just get that off the hook.
Drink more, cook less said, yeah, turn on the Twitch integration LUL.
There we go. Right. So let me take this off, so it'll just be easier me doing this. There we go. Let's get the remainder of this dough off the hook, and then we'll put that in the sink, because we're not going to need the dough hook anymore. I need to wash my hands. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Right, so our dough is a little bit sticky, but that's fine. So as you can see, our dough is a little sticky, but we can make do with that. That should be okay. So we'll shift that out the way. We'll flour the countertop. Let's move that out the way. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to knead this for about 10 minutes. Or roughly 10 minutes. Just to build the gluten.
William Henry 14 said, oh no, Eggy made a sticky mess.
No, it's not sticky. This is a dry mess. This is lots of flour. So the flour that I'm using out of this container is a flour mix with a little bit of salt. So this is where a lot of the work takes in making bread, is a lot of the kneading stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you all for the follows. You guys are awesome. Once again, because I didn't get a chance to do it before Flutter went to sleep, thank you again for that tier 1 subscription, Flutter. It is greatly, greatly appreciated.
Vaydonna1308 said, eggs be very needy, dough.
Yes, very needy dough. So what we're doing is we are trying to engage the gluten in the flour. We have, obviously I've put a little bit of baking flour in the dough. So in doing so, what that's going to do is that's going to cause it to rise anyway. So needs slightly less gluten and slightly less kneading. That's kind of why I put the baking powder in there. But I don't put much baking powder in, I just put enough to make it worthwhile. But honestly, kneading dough is quite therapeutic.
1308 said, I love how you are a coder and a pro chef and has an alter ego as a blue collar worker.
Blue collar? What are you on about? What are you on about? I'm not really... I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a coder, right? Eggbot is my brainchild from about... Well, how long has Eggbot been alive? 2008, I think? Somebody can have a look at the creation date at Eggbot for me. If you click on Eggbot's name in the chat, it'll tell you how old the account is. It's either 28... It's either 2008 or 2013. I can't remember. It might be... Eggbot's maybe 10 years old now. I need a bit more flour, because that's a bit sticky still.
Ilana said, happy to offer my assistance with the website if you like BTW.
Oh, that would be amazing. I've created my own website, but I used like an application for it. So basically the application kind of gave me a GUI to be able to create the website. And I've forgotten what the app was and forgotten how to actually access the pages. 2013. Okay, yeah, so Eggbot's 10 years old. But yeah, just going back to the website. It was something very basic that I know I could probably deal with like a WordPress site, and I can install WordPress on that particular domain. So see, I've got full control over my whole website. But if you just go to eggfriedcheese.co.uk, I've got a very basic splash page, which just has a link to my Twitch, a link to my merch store, and a link to my Discord, until I get around to building it. But I was awake until 5 o'clock last night, setting up this laptop for the stream with the 3 cameras, because I was having no end of problems where I'd turn on this camera and then that camera would turn off. And then I would re-enable that camera. This camera would work, this camera would work, but every time I turned on this camera, it would then just flash on and off. So it was an absolute nightmare. And that took me a few hours to get that at least sorted for running the 3 cameras. And then this morning, I woke up and I was like, do you know what? Screw me doing an actual recipes command which shows what I'm doing and linking elsewhere. I'll create the recipes and put them on my website. So I did. So that's what I've been working on most of the morning. So our dough is quite well kneaded.
Ilana said, WordPress works for a recipes page yet. It's like a blog structure.
Yeah. So there's our dough. That's going to go in here. I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil, because it does help. And check the lid on the floor. Good job, Egg. Just a little drizzle of olive oil. Not much. That'll do. That's maybe a bit much. And we'll coat the dough in the bowl in a bit of olive oil. So it's a little bit slippery. Chuck that in the bowl. Wash my hands. And then we chuck a tea towel over this. And then this is going to go in the airing cupboard. So the reason we put it in the airing cupboard is because it's a nice warm area. So I will be right back while I go and put this in the airing cupboard to proof. And then we'll set a timer. Should still be able to hear me while I'm in the airing cupboard. Turn the light on, put that up there, and close the door. Awesome. So that's bread proofing. So we can close that down. Now we're going to have to do a little bit of cleanup, which won't take too long. So we'll grab a sponge, clean up all the flour that's over fucking everything. And then we'll make a start on some cookies. Whereas the last batch of cookies I made were actually amazing. So I'm hoping that these ones turn out just as nice. Okay, so let's switch over to left main. So you can see me while I'm doing my dishes.
William Hurry 14 said, I made bread rolls and soup yesterday.
Ooh, yum. What soup? Can't say that and not tell us what soup you made. Come on. I just really hope this headset doesn't fall off my head in the sink.
Workout due.
Workout done? Workout do? Or are you doing the workout now? Don't really need to wash that jug.
William Hurry 14 said, spicy sweet potato, arsenic, and coconut.
Oh, now then. Now we're talking. That sounds amazing. I probably could make some soup with what I've got here, but I haven't got that many fresh vegetables, so probably not. Right. So, just a quick wipe over and then dry, and then we'll make a start on the cookies. While we're at it, I need to set a timer. Okay, Google.
Said, hi at Vadana 1308 blowing a kiss.
Set a 1 hour bread timer, please.
William Hurry 14 said, the vegetables was roasted in cinnamon first.
There we go. So bread timer is on. So we've now got an hour to make 2 batches of cookies. That's going to be fun. So 2 batches of cookies. And get at least 1 batch of each in the oven. So, what I'm going to do is we'll load up the recipes page again. For those that haven't seen already, that may be new coming into the stream, !recipes will take you to a web page that I created this morning, which has a list of all of the recipes that I'm working on today. If you would like to replicate them or deal with them or change them, you know, make recommendations in Discord, that's fine. I've got a load of Gusto recipes. So when I was originally signed up to Gusto, I've got loads of these kind of recipes with recipe cards, and I've got all of these as PDFs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a folder on the website. I'm going to export all of these to PDFs, and I'm going to get these all uploaded on the website as well, so that everybody has an opportunity to use them. Because what's the point in wasting them and not necessarily cook them ever again myself? So let's go back to recipes. Let's go to, we'll start with the white and milk chocolate cookies. So we're gonna make 20 cookies of each batch. So I'm gonna need,
William Hurry 14 said, I have thousands of recipes.
250 grams of butter, 150 grams of light brown sugar, 150 grams of golden caster sugar, 2 medium eggs, get these out the fridge,
Ilana said,
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, unsalted butter because we're adding half a teaspoon of salt. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me switch over to top down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Eggy. I'm going to put that in a container just in case it falls off the counter and I don't trust myself to not have these fall off the counter and break. Containers. Then we're going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which is in here. Vanilla extract. Madagascar vanilla.
Ilana said, Humpty Dumpty.
Half teaspoon of salt. 360 grams of plain flour. We can use what we opened earlier on, which is awesome. Teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. We've got 2 there, which is a teaspoon. And then 250 grams of chocolate chips and white chocolate chips. I'm going to use 300 because I want extra chocolates in these cookies. So, what we're now going to do, move those out of the way. We'll set the oven to 180 degrees. Oven is set to 180. We have to technically line 2 sheets of baking 2 trays with baking parchment. What I am going to do, however, which didn't work the last time very well, I'm going to put you up there. So I have got 2 baking trays, but the baking trays themselves are a little bit small, and when I try and put 2 of them in the oven, I have an absolute nightmare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a quick wash, because I didn't kind of prepare to use this, but realise it's probably going to be easier using this than it would be using the 2 smaller trays. And we'll get slightly more cookies on this tray. We'll probably get 10 cookies on this tray. Let me dry that off. Do, 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 do. So we'll wipe this dry. Get all the soap suds off. So having soap in the oven is not a good idea. Like I say, this cookie recipe is very, very quick. Very simple. Let's take that off because otherwise we'll have fire. So what I'm going to do, grab my roll of open baking parchment and we will cut it to the size of the tray. There we go. Chuck that in there for now. It's out of the way. It's maybe a little bit too big for the tray, but that's fine. That will do. So we've lined up with baking parchment. Now what we're going to do is we now need to cream the butter and the sugar together. Now I have a tendency, whenever I soften butter, I always make a mistake. And I always put it on for too long. So what we'll do is we'll open a block of this butter, chuck it in the container. So that's exactly 250 grams, which is perfect for 20 cookies. It's one of the reasons I do typically 20 cookies. And we put it in the microwave for a minute. This may stream to drop, and it may cause my audio to slightly drop, because my headset hates the microwave. So if I do cut out and my microphone stops working, I think we're back. It wasn't that the cam. It wasn't the cam froze. Yep. We're back. I completely forgot about that.
The frame rate dropped harder than my grades in senior year.
Do you want to know why?
Cetra said, "We back."
I put the microwave on.
Don Babe said, "I'm okay at Vedana 1308. How are you, babe?"
My stream shit the bed as soon as I put the microwave on. I think we're now back good. I think we're good. All okay? Everyone hear me? Are we still live? I think we're back live. I've lost all my viewers on my Twitch stats though. Let me refresh my Twitch stats. Let me refresh my chat.
Ilana said, "Yay, I'm back."
Yeah, we're back. Awesome. Sorry about that.
Babe said, "I hear and see you."
Yeah, it didn't like the microwave, which is kind of hilarious.
1308 said, "At Babe, I good. I got some
So,
postcards and I'm drawing some crappy book cover art."
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this butter out of the fridge. I'm not going to put it in the micro.
Crab PLS.
That's fine. We'll make do. Right. So,
let's wait for
my chat to reload.
I bet the art is just fine.
So cream the butter and the sugar. So we need... So we're going to need...
Vedana 1308 said, "At Babe, not mine LUL."
So we're going to need 100 and... Actually... Yeah, we'll do this. So we need 150 grams of this. Technically 300, but we'll do 150 grams. Yeah, it's close enough.
Ilana said,
doesn't have to be perfect.
Marie.
Yeah, that's what I may do.
1308 said, "MMM butter."
I say it doesn't need to be completely softened, but you know, it basically says cream them together, so having softened butter always helps. It's 300. We'll chuck those there so they're just out the way. And then what we're going to then do is we're going to add the softened butter. Lots of butter.
Babe said, "So no microwaves around streams."
Yeah.
We all learned something today.
For now. At least no microwaves for today's stream. Maybe on another day if the Wi-Fi is strong enough for it. I don't like this song in the OST, but we'll still listen to it. It's fine. We'll keep this container for later. Some more butter. Okay, so we're going to put the mixer back on. So we'll get the mixer back in here.
Vedana 1308 said, "That's okay, she can't hear it anyways."
There we go. Right. It's locked in place. We're going to need the whisk, because the other attachment doesn't really work. I'm going to skip this track because this track sucks. I don't like it. There we go. Much better. So, while this is mixing, cream these together.
Vedana 1308 said, "Your kitchen setup is cool, bro."
Oh, thank you. I'll be honest, this is something that was set up this morning. I literally set this up this morning. So I appreciate the compliment. Time to crack, my brethren. I'm sorry.
Babe said, "Look at that fancy mixer with rose gold accents."
It's only
more spin marks a 7 spin.
It's only rose gold because it was cheaper and it came with a guard. The other one didn't have a guard. So that's the only reason I bought the rose gold one. Need a fork. So we're going to beat in the egg and the vanilla.
William Henry 14 said, "I love my Kenwood chef."
I'd love a Kenwood. They're expensive.
1308 said, "Crashed 2809."
I would... Huh? Oh no? What are we oh-knowing? What's broke? What broke? I always get worried when people go, oh no. But yeah, I'd love to have a KitchenAid, but I just don't have for a KitchenAid at all. So hopefully we'll cream this up so it's nice and fluffy. We'll
Donna 13 said, "Oh, I am sorry. I
That's
think it
good.
also speaks out emotes."
well, technically it shouldn't be. It should only be speaking out the first one, but
KitchenAid is this.
yeah.
Very Angry 14 said, "If he does all the things so is my present when I move here this could not bake without it."
Fair enough. That makes complete and utter logical sense.
Owen Moms on Babe said, "If you live closer I have two. You could borrow one for your screen." Donna 13 said, "What was the vowel you mixed?"
So, this is Madagascar vanilla. Oh crap. I'm getting sugary mixture everywhere. So, this is Madagascar vanilla. It's a vanilla extract.
Very Angry 14 said, "As you know I smashed both arms up so hand mixing ACT is a no-go."
It's focusing on the mixer, unfortunately. But it's basically natural vanilla extract, invert sugar syrup, glucose syrup with vanilla extract. So I'll be basically using the whole bottle in both of the cookies today. The mixer's a little louder now because I've just sped it up a little bit. While that's mixing, I'm going to get another container and I need to weigh out 360 grams of plain flour.
Happy affiliate anniversary.
Hey Nick, thank you for the happy anniversary. How you doing? Hope you well. That's all good, Cranium. This may be a little loud now. I'm trying to talk louder. I think my microphone's picking up my voice okay. But the mixer's now on full speed. Full speed. Full speed. Yeah, that's cool. I'm very happy as to how well the headset's cutting this stuff out, which is awesome. But yeah, so we're going to turn that down because that's now getting, that's quite fluffy. Bippity. Oop. So to make sure it's fully mixed at the bottom, because this was the problem I had the last time, was there was a load of sugar at the bottom that didn't get mixed in, but it looks to be relatively well mixed this time.
Cetra said,
Right.
"No more speen marks a 7 cat."
Well, there will be more speen in a second, Cetra. There we go. Right, we'll chuck that in there. Just out of the way. So, now what we're doing is we need to add the... So, beat in the eggs and the vanilla. We're going to keep... Okay, are we back? I think we're back. I think. Yeah, I think we're back. I lost TTS. Okay. I'm just reloading up TTS. Hopefully it won't take too long. speaker box. Load, please. This laptop's a piece of shit. Do not have speaker bot running. I do have speaker bot running. Bear with. Do it there. Thank you, Chrono.
The shiftiest said, haha, no
There we
you.
go. That is the mixer.
Smarmy Weevil said, party hat, happy affiliate anniversary again, Eddie.
Thank you, Smarmy. Thank you, Chrono.
Chronoiser said, Hedge Eddie, what kind of taste is that noise?
So yeah, it
Smarmy
looks
Weevil
like,
said, changing computers allows me to re-celebrate LUL.
to give you a rough idea, I think after an hour,
Said,
I
yes,
may have
I
to disconnect and reconnect Twitch, because I think that my mobile hotspot doesn't allow me to go longer than. I think it cuts off after an hour because of how much I'm sending through mobile data, which kind of makes sense. There we go. We should be back now. Apologies for that. Right, so that's all nice and combined. So I'm not going to take off the attachment because we're going to use this again in a second. Just going to take the bowl out. And then what we're then going to do is we need to fold in half a teaspoon of salt.
Ilana said, wobble wobble. Nomzombabe said, well, my work here is done, gonna lurk and shower.
Half teaspoon of salt. Stir in the flour, bicarb. Teaspoon.
Renoiseric said, nice kitchen. I like the window.
Thank you. Stir in the flour. And yeah, I don't sieve my flour. I can't be asked, if I'm being brutally honest. And the chocolate chips. Where did I put the chocolate chips? They're over here.
Donna 1308 said, bye Nene.
Also by Nin. Chocolate chips.
Renoiseric said, chocolate.
Chocolate chips. I'll shift this over here a little bit. So I can't see anything because I got my recipes open on screen, so. But yeah, if stream dies, just scream at me again. I'll try and fix it. I usually get a notification because it comes up saying OBS reconnecting.
Said,
so.
Dan, I have all of those TNX.
Chocolate!
Said, is white choco?
Yep, white chocolate and milk chocolate. So the recipe calls for 250 grams. I'm putting 300 of each in for these because I want these to be nice and chocolatey. Yeah, milk chocolate, not dark, because
said, I'm here but not here.
The dark chocolate, they didn't have enough dark chocolate for the recipe.
Dark.
I would normally have used dark, but they didn't have enough, so there we go. 3, 4, 5. I'm doing well of keeping tidy at this point. Normally the kitchen's like a bomb's gone off by this point. They can go in there. So now we're going to mix these in.
Kernoiseric said, yeah, tidy as you go. That's the way.
And then what we'll do is I'll mix this with a wooden spoon because it'll be a little easier. So this cookie dough.
Kernoiseric said, I need to do some work in the VR room on the side. We'll be lurky.
No problem at all, Chrono.
1308 said, sometimes I feel I can still hear Nene.
So this cookie dough is a little bit sticky. So I'm going to add just a little more flour.
OM Namzom Babe said, no, not Nini.
Not Nini. Let me do something for you, Nene.
OM Namzom Babe said, BE I adore you.
One sec. My god, this laptop... Oh shit. This laptop's slow. Come on. Speaker bot, please. Respond.
OM Namzom Babe said, is it gonna say Nene like Bean?
No. It'll say Neen. Unless you want it to say Nene. I can make it say Nene. Oh, my days.
Vedana 1308 said, I can hear Neen's voice. As if she is still with us.
I was waiting for Twitch
OM
speaker to
Namzom
catch
Babe
up.
said, Nene, no, not Nene.
You want Neen, yeah? I can make that happen.
The shiftiest said, yes.
I'm just waiting for Twitch speaker to catch up.
Nene. OM Namzom Babe said, thanks egg.
This is a nice dough, if I'm being honest. The only thing is I think I'm going to have to... Where am I going to put this in? Because it's going to be too much dough, because I'm going to have to make another batch. What do I put this in? Will that fit in the small bowl? Maybe. I'll put it in the small bowl. Try again, O'Neill. Should be fixed.
Neen said, I'm Nene like Bean.
I don't know why it didn't...
Neen said.
I gotta wait for it to fucking respond again. Awesome! Right.
Neen said, wait, say Janine.
Okay. I don't know why it's not case sensitive. Why it still said Nene when you typed any, because there's a replacement option which should be replacing it. Look at this cookie dough.
Neen said, Neen.
Neen. Unless it just failed at one of them.
Neen said, all lowercase works.
Yeah, because I set the thing for it.
Ilana said, cookie dough you.
Cookie dough! Cookie dough, cookie dough, cookie dough. Lots of cookie dough. So this'll make 20 cookies. Don't know why I'm making a batch of 40 cookies, but here we are. Right. So, that's my double chocolate cookie dough. I could so lick my fingers right now. I'm not going to, because I'm on stream. But I could quite easily eat this right now.
Or one the size of a pizza, lol.
Yeah, that... I can imagine one the size of a pizza. That'd be quite kind of hilarious. Okay. So, wooden spoon washed. I need a scraper. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. This isn't the best scraper.
_Raider said, at Ilana that doesn't sound too bad.
Cocky dough.
Fuchs TV said, MAK1NOM.
Oh, hey, Perks. How you doing?
Neen said, for real shower time I'll be back.
Okay, Neen. Have fun. So that. Have I got another small bowl? I might do. Oh, another small bowl in here. Maybe. Where's the other small bowl? I'm sure I had two. Huh. Okay. Well, just leave the other one in this bowl. So, once again, we are going to...
Fuchs TV said,
measure out.
Here cause I'm hungry but it ain't helping XD.
Well, we're on the cookies. Bread's currently proofing. It has...
Eggbot _V1 said, the shiftiest has good to go, but I hope you camembert back soon.
No worries, Shifty. Thanks for the look. It's got 25 minutes left of proofing, so that's fine.
Donna1308 said, at Nom Zombabe that's what Arnie used to say.
This is nice and soft now.
Ilana said, I'll
because
be
it's
having
been on the
8-inch
cooker.
in the ready meal range.
Oh, ooh. 8-inch cookie. That's insane. That's a lot of cookie. Right. So another block of butter. Fudge cookies. If anybody's curious to want to know the recipes for these, exclamation mark recipes.
Vadonna1308 said, wouldn't last long if I have anything to say about it LUL.
150 grams. It's a lot of sugar. That's the downside with these cookies. So what I may do in the future is I may try and tweak these recipes to reduce the amount of sugar, because it is a lot of sugar. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna cream this together. Hey Cetra! It's time to spin!
Ilana said, also hi Fuchs.
It's time to spin!
Cetra said,
Chuck it in there.
Fuchs TV said, hi Ilana, smiley face.
I'm gonna need another 2 eggs, because I'm an
Ilana
idiot
said,
and only got out 2.
spin these.
Spin! Need another 2 eggs.
Cetra said, marks a 7 spin.
But I don't think that butter was technically soft enough. But never mind. That's fine. You can get that butter off. Mixer. Come on. Okay. Black. Too eggy. Sorry, eggy. Destroying your children.
Cetra said, no.
Oh, there we go. That's more making breadcrumbs than a dough. But slow it down a little bit. I actually checked on screen. I'm on the right scene, right? I'm still on top-down cam, yeah? Yeah, awesome. Vanilla. What do I do with the vanilla? Put it over there. Practically using the whole bottle, almost. But I'll leave a little bit left over for someone else. Mix, 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 mix. So that's that. Flour container. 360 grams of flour. We'll grab this one out. This is open. There's a lot of flour in this house. Crap, that's a bit much. Put some back in. $360. So I need another 2 packs of iCarb. Come on, get out of the whisk, please. Right, this didn't cream very well. This is very, very sticky. Wait. Come on, get off the bloody whisk. There you go. Cool. We can add this. Should be wet ingredients, which will at least help. I can go to wash. My hand is sticky. And once again, Sotra, spin.
Sutter said, marks a 7 spin.
Spin. Trying to get this out. Oh, good. That's enough. Oven is preheated to 180. Ow. Got a bit too close to the mixing bit. Mixy, 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 mix. I'll do it. Make sure to hydrate as well, please. Everyone make sure to hydrate. Also welcoming everyone who is lurking. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for joining me on my Affiliaversary. Even though everywhere I posted on Discord this is my 3-year Affiliaversary, in actual fact it is my 4th. Because I can't count, apparently. So, yeah. 4-year Affiliaversary, been on Twitch for well longer than that. Was an affiliate on the 13th of December, or 12th of December, 2019, and you guys are still absolutely awesome. I do love you. Did I just gain another subscriber? Hold on, did I miss a subscriber earlier? Is my activity feed not showing subs? No, it is showing subs. It's showing Flutter subs. Also, thank you as well for the shout out, Maduka. Greatly appreciated, my dude. So, I'm not going to need this anymore, so this is going to be washed. This water's starting to go cold, so I'm going to have to refill it up with some more hot water. I don't think I'm going to need the mixer anymore. Mixer's going to go away. No. But that's fine. This may need a little more flour. Possibly. Right. So mix in the flour, bicarb. That can go in there. And fudge chunks. Fudge. Two. 3. We're putting all 5 in. Keep the other 2 small batches of chocolate chip cookies. 4. 5. Lots of fudge. That smells divine. This is tough. There's an easier way to do this. This is much better cookie dough than the last batch I made. That is very, very stiff. Maybe a bit too stiff. But it worked better for freezing them, so I'm not complaining. Right. Okay, so the cookies themselves, I will typically do these in around about 60 grams-ish per cookie. And then what we'll do then is we'll put them onto the baking tray. So I'm going to see how we go here. So I've got 1,750. So we'll do these 1650. Yeah. Do these in 100-gram balls. These are going to be nice large cookies. And then what we'll do is we'll freeze the other ones. 1550. $15.50. Cookies. Now I reckon we get 4, maybe. Yeah, we'll get 4 large cookies out of each of these, and then I'll freeze the rest of it. Hope everyone is still doing well out there in Twitchland. These cookies are going to be bloody huge.
Vadonna1308 said, "You mean 3 right slides 1 into mouth asterisk?"
Yeah, maybe. These are probably slightly too big for individual cookies. But I'm going to do some bigger cookies. And then the next lot of cookies that I'll bake
Ilana said, no
will
such thing as
probably
too big.
be... So the ones that I will give out to others will probably be 50-gram pucks. So half the size of these. And this dough freezes really well. So it freezes in balls quite well. I think they may very well overlap, but that's fine. We can cut them down to size when we put them in the oven. That's fine. These will hopefully bake, and it'll give us 15 minutes. So that's, I think, roughly the time we've got on the bread.
Vadonna1308
Oh, we've got 8 minutes on the
out?
bread. So
do you donate or give out to family, etc.?
Give to family more than anything else. They're going to be like Christmas gifts. So this is why I'm doing it on stream, because I'm like, well, why not? You can see the effort I took to bake cookies for people. And it's quite a lot of effort. Right, so that's 2.1, so 2.0. So I've got quite a lot of cookie dough. So with them being 50 kilos, after I bake my 8, I'll have probably like 30 or 40 or so cookies left over.
Vadonna1308 said, it's enough effort to make sure I never try baking.
You need to. Baking's fun. It's quite therapeutic. I suffer with ADHD. So doing something like this.
Ilana said, a 50-kilo cookie egg-free 1 OMG.
No, 50 grams per cookie, not 50 kilos.
Vadonna1308 said,
50 grams.
it's tasty though. I am bad at cooking in general. Neen said, I can't cook but I can bake.
Well, I say, you get to see me making a bolognese. Well, I say a bolognese, it's a cheat bolognese, realistically. But it'll do. 7.
Vadonna1308 said, I feel Neen's presence.
1700. There we go. So I've got, with the weight of the bowl,
blowing a kiss at Vedana 1308.
I've got 1.7 kilos of fudge cookie dough, and I have 1.35.
But it does my back in.
So we're talking
50. Vedana 1308 said, Nene, what are your plans today?
1326. So I've probably got maybe 20 to 25 cookies worth of that left. And I don't know the weight of this bowl, so I would assume it's probably going to be about the same. So I've got maybe 50 or so cookies that I can freeze.
Nene, I ordered some cool postcards.
So, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to chuck these cookies in the oven.
1308 said, MHMHM, the dough looks sexy.
It does. This dough is much nicer than the last dough that I made, so I will take that. So 180 degrees. We'll put this in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. So let's see what happens. So what I'm going to be doing...
Said, your bolognese sauce is close to how I make mine.
It's not far off. It's a cheat. And the reason it's a cheat is I typically use frozen mint. So that's about 500 grams of frozen mint. I also use frozen onions. So I have pre-cut frozen onions because it helps me with, you know, dealing with stuff, right? Let me put my...
Kazik_Raider said, I would probably have more beef to tomato ratio and some red wine, but otherwise pretty same as what I use.
I don't have red wine. I can probably add more mint, but that's been sitting out. So
mints and veg is so convenient.
So I don't want to overdo that amount of mint because obviously it's just for me.
At Vedana 1308,
I'm not
out with my
overcooking.
Meeting someone for dinner, depending on how exhausted I am.
Because
then a little gaming before bed.
All I've got as an amount of spaghetti is that amount. That's it. I've got probably a meal's worth. Realistically, for me, I'm a fat man, right? So that's probably about a meal's worth for me as a bowl's worth.
Fresh and then it goes off before I've had a chance to use it.
But the one thing, oh shit, about to lose that behind there. But the one thing that I do buy a lot of, and I'll switch over to the other left camera, is this.
Vedana 1308 said, at Om Nom Babe, nothing much. Might finish drawing tomorrow.
That is a 3 kilo bag of fusilli pasta, and
said,
I use that a lot. So rather than buying spaghetti, I normally buy fusilli and cook with that. But I also buy... Shit it now. Killing myself with rice.
Ilana said, fusilli is so nice.
There we go. But this is another thing that I buy a lot of.
1308, feel free to share anything on IG.
It's jasmine rice.
Your messages are always welcome.
So I love jasmine rice. I've always got a supply of jasmine rice here.
Vedana 1308 said, uh-oh egg.
Uh-oh, what? What happened? What happened? I know I need to pull my trousers up.
Neen said, I love jasmine rice.
Same here. So what I'm going to do, because the bread's
Ilana
about
said,
done.
I prefer basmati.
What I'm going to do...
Vedana 1308 said, basmati.
I am going to... What am I going to do? What am I going to do here? Because I need to put this cookie dough somewhere. I'm going to put this cookie dough over here. So it's out of the way. Right.
Neen said, oh wait. Basmati. Oh, this tough now.
So I'm going to put the cookie dough over there. So it's just out of the way. Got my wire racks. Got plenty of wire racks for my cookies for later. I'm probably only going to use this one, I think. But that'll do. So what I'm going to do while we're waiting for the bread,
Ilana said,
we'll do a cleanup.
It goes better with stuff like chili con carne.
Yes. Basmati rice goes very well with chili con carne, yes. I also very much agree with you on that. so let me unplug this mixer because we're not going to need the mixer anymore today. Give it a wipe over. And I'll be a grown adult and I'll try and clean up as we're going along. Which is fucking odd for me to say. But I don't think I'm doing too bad today. Are you guys enjoying the stream? That is the next question. Because I am thoroughly enjoying this so far.
No more speen marks a 7 cat.
Did anybody mark the time where I put the cookies in the oven? Because I forgot to set a fucking timer.
Yes. Vadonna1308 said.
They're going to take
more
10 to 12 minutes. So they've been in, what, a couple of minutes? 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
Vadonna1308 said. No LOL.
That's fine. We'll wing it. We'll wing it. It's fine. Bread is pretty much done. Yeah, bread is pretty much done here. So we'll cancel that timer.
Ilana said, uh-oh.
That's fine. I will make do. What I'll do
M14 said,
is I'm going to get the bread out of the airing cupboard. Should still be able to hear me. And I will show you how much this dough proves. And how much I love baking bread. We are back with oh, look at that. Look at how much dough we've got. That's 2 loaves of bread. That is nicely proofed dough. I am very happy with that.
Neem said, bread is my favorite thing to bake.
What I'm going to now do, before we do anything with the bread,
said, love the reveal LOL.
We'll empty the...
Cetra said, beak dough love sign.
We'll empty the sink.
Neem said, it smells amazing.
We'll do some washing up. I'm going to chuck these containers out so I'm not going to use them again.
Raider said, about 6-7 minutes ago for the cookies.
6-7 minutes? That's cool. I'll check them in. Well, I'll check them when we're sorting the bread out and I portion that out. And then once we've done that, then I will make a start on the bolognese. So let me wash off most of this crap. I'm so happy you guys are spending time with me and chatting with me and all of that sort of stuff. You know, in the end of the day, I don't do streaming for me. I do streaming for you guys. And I haven't streamed in well over 6 months, right? So to have a constant flow of people watching me cooking, spending time with me, taking time out of your day to spend time with me, more importantly, all I can say is just thank you ever so much, because, you know, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys. And you guys are absolutely amazing. So just want to once again re-show my appreciation to you. Also, this stuff is amazing. This is washing up liquid. Absolutely amazing stuff. Smells amazing.
Ilana said,
oh, Lana, oh, thank you.
Prime renews in 2 days.
You don't have to do that.
William Hurry 14 said, well, I'm here till I start playing with my balls at 5:30.
Well, you're playing with your balls at 5:30. It's already 10 to 6. It's 5 to 6. So, oh no, it's 5 to 5. My clock on my laptop is wrong. Why? I don't know. Yeah, the clock on my laptop says it's 10 to 6, but clearly that's wrong.
William Hurry 14 said, Willie a 270 laugh.
I was looking at my clock and went, hang on, it can't be that late.
Ilana said,
surely.
Wintertime.
Hello! How you doing?
Braid to the Bone said, hello there, Eggy.
How you doing, my dude?
Braid to the Bone said, Yo hi-yo.
Hi-yo. So I'm just doing very quick tidy up, clean up, do some dishes.
Ilana said, Bainey.
Get everything done.
Braid to the Bone said, yes, that's me.
So yeah, we'll get everything nice and clean because we don't have to use the mixer anymore today. The mixer's been a godsend today. It's been absolutely amazing.
William Hurry 14 said, I knew you would get my reference though, lol.
I say, depending on who's live, I can't say for definite whether I will raid you or not, Will. But, you know, it all depends on who's live. If there are any other cooking streamers that, you know, are part of my stream family, I'll probably raid them today. Just due to the, you know, the nature of the cooking stream that we're doing today. But obviously if there's nobody online that I feel would be raided, I may raid over to you. Watch some Synth Riders. And whatever other games you decide to play. Wash me knives. Do 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 do. So how are you doing today, Benny? You okay? I realise I'm talking louder because I feel like I'm talking into the laptop. Because the last time that I did this, I had to use the laptop microphone to work. Because my setup the last time that I did a cooking stream was as a guest star, but not as a guest star, because guest star wasn't a thing on Twitch, with Hippie Wayfarer. That was before the last synth stream that I did. And the way that I did that stream...
worked and went home, etc.
Ah, nice. But yeah, the stream itself was extremely janky. In that I had my laptop set up, but I was streaming my webcam to my PC downstairs, and then Hippie was then capturing the Discord so that my webcam and my audio was working through that. And then I basically set up an audio capture so that my microphone was being routed through Discord, and all my audio and all of my alerts were then coming through the headset that I had. It was a mess, to say the least. So yeah, so we have very gloopy sticky dough. So we're going to knead this a little bit now. We're not going to use any more flour because we don't need to. Let's switch that over to top down main. You can see what's going on. So we're going to knead this a little bit more. Doesn't need much more kneading because we kneaded for about 10-15 minutes earlier on. Now once this is kneaded, we'll check on the cookies. We'll take the cookies out of the oven. We'll turn the oven up to 230. And then we'll put the bread in to bake for 15-20 minutes while we work on the bolognese. Which sounds like a plan. Apologies about the lighting on this counter. I haven't got any overhead lighting properly. Right, so.
Brave to the bone said, "What you cooking, young fellow?"
So, if you type !recipes, that'll tell you what we are cooking. So, this is bread.
1308 said, "Lighting is
so
fine."
We're baking some white bread. In this bowl, we have fudge cookie dough. In this bowl, we have double chocolate cookie dough to make double chocolate cookies. And then we're going to be working on a Cheats Bolognese sauce with some pasta for me to cook for food tonight, which is my meal. So, what we'll do, I need to weigh this with the bowl. So I'm going to tear this with the bowl. .6, 810 grams of dough is what I need. That's close enough. Okay, so these are going to be slightly smaller loaves than what I did the last time, for some reason. But So hopefully these will rise because they have got baking powder in them. And we'll check on the cookies in just a second. So all the recipes are on the website, on the recipes itself. Basically, it's a very basic website which only has, you know, a couple of recipes on there, but I will be expanding on it very, very soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scored bread. Let's go in the bowl. Let's check on these cookies. How are they looking? Oh, they've all melted into each other. I thought they might. God damn it. Yeah, 100% they're going to need to be 50-gram cookies. There. Ow, that's hot. Shit. We're going to have square cookies. They're definitely cooked though.
Jumbo cookies.
Jumbo cookies! Wait, shut the oven for a minute.
Renoiseric said, "Oh, is that the Christmas bread?"
No, that's the cookies. Hydrate! Everyone make sure to hydrate,
just
please.
redeemed hydrate. For 100 points.
Cheers! Maybe so. I might do that the next time. No, I wanted to bake 4 of each for the first one. What's going on with TTS? Why is TTS stopped? TTS, please. These are still very, very soft. No! Don't break. Right, there we go.
Neen said, "Chill the dough first. I pop mine in the freezer for 30 mins before I do mine.
Hot.
Keeps them from spreading out."
They're definitely cooked, but they're fucking hot.
Smarmcweevil said, "Smarmy 4 dance." Renoiseric said,
Right.
"Oh wow, how many of them do you eat for a cup of tea?"
There we go. We'll leave those there for now. Now we turn the oven up to
Brave
230.
Titties please. Brave to the bone said, "Kappa."
I've realised I've done this the wrong way round. So I need the other tray. I don't think these are going to fit. Oh, they're sort of going to fit. Maybe. Kind of. Yeah, they'll do. Right, so they're going to stay there for now. This is going to go back in the oven. And now we wait for the oven to reach.
Brave Bone said, "You do deliveries, Eggy?"
No, unfortunately not. It's a little far away. Oh, they smell amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do now, while we wait for the oven to come up to temperature for the bread.
Brave to the bone said, "Sad face."
So basically, we've got to wait for it to come up to 230.
William
We then
14
drop
said, "Eggy can deliver here though, lol."
the temperature then down to 200. Okay, we should be back. Is we back? We back? Okay. Yeah. I've noticed a bit of an issue with this setup, which is kind of funny. I need to go back to settings and
Granoiseric said,
there we go.
"WB."
We're back. Cool. Yeah, the problem that I have with this current setup, until I move the internet into the room below me, is this is going to keep happening every hour. It looks like when I'm streaming on my mobile hotspot, the stream shits itself after an hour and just full on cuts the internet off on the phone. So I have no internet on the phone, no internet on the laptop, and it just kills the stream.
1308 said, can't see still. Did
No, should be back up. I can see my stream myself.
Egg fried cheese said, refresh. Neen said, I had to refresh.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, cool. So we're now at 230, so we're going to drop the oven to 200. And we're going to put this bread straight in the oven. Okay, Google. Set a 20-minute bread timer, please.
Sure, a 20-minute timer called bread, and we're starting now.
Awesome. Okay, these cookies need to cool down just a little bit. And we'll make a start on this bolognese. So this will be done before the hour, so don't worry about that. We'll only have maybe another hour or so to go, and then we'll be okay. Little olive oil.
Daydonna 1308 said, my screen keeps on loading. I basically took your bad internet juju on myself for the good of mankind and defeat of Gordon Ramsay. Egg fried cheese said, try Control plus F5.
Right, okay. So I'm going to try and put away some of this stuff that doesn't need to be out. Get in the cupboard, please. Thank you. These go in the fridge.
1308 said, it's back.
We're back.
Oh, I am on phone.
Okay. It's all good. Cast sugar. That can just all sit in there for now. Just out the way. Gonna take another quick hydrate. I apologise for losing internet and stuff. There's not an awful lot I can do about it. It's just the way that the stream is currently set up. Because I'm on my laptop, my mobile hotspot cuts off dead on every single hour. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing. As soon as the hour starts and the hour stops, that's it. It kicks me off.
Daydonna 1308
So
no need, you can't control it.
No, it sucks. It really sucks. Because I want to have a decent stream that I don't have to keep fucking restarting. But if all goes well, by early next year, I should have new broadband here, which will give me 2 routers. What I will probably be doing is setting up a router in here and have a direct Ethernet connection straight into the router. So it means then that I've got guaranteed internet up here. Obviously, I'll have Wi-Fi up here, but I'll have guaranteed internet up here as well for streaming. The laptop may not be able to handle it as well as I want it to, but whatever. It's handling this stream okay. It's not really dropping frames other than when the internet drops.
Neen said, I need that for my stream, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat.
Cameras look okay. You know, I'll be honest, I was half expecting one, if not all of these cameras to freeze at some point tonight.
Daydonna 1308 said,
and none of them.
How you hanging laptop?
I shall show you. Give me 1 second. Let's do left main. I'm going to take you off the giant cock. Yeah. See, you're still on the giant cock.
Blue tack.
So, I've got my Ninja air fryer with a metal laptop stand, which I use for my works laptop.
Neen said, no, we love
with my laptop on top of it, with the overhead camera on top of it.
Kazakh_Raider said, id. That one looked a bit
So that's the way that I've got the setup, and you guys
Vedana 1308
sit on the
said,
giant cock.
Nay, nay, not again. Vedana 1308 said, not like this.
And I like my apron as well. My apron's awesome. And I don't know if any of you have actually ever seen it.
Neen said,
I have my own embroidered merch. If you are interested, exclamation mark merch, you can order one off my store. They are custom ordered.
Vedana 1308 said, thanks, that was a great setup. Poor air fryer.
That's going to be too hot
Neen
for my
said,
onions, I think.
so cool.
Yeah, maybe. That's okay. Yeah, it's going to spit at me.
_B1 said,
Ow!
see the new merch here.
Fuck!
http://
Oh, shut up!
www.eggfriedcheese.co.uk/store.
Why are you reading out links? I told you not to read out links. Ah. Whatever. Can a mod type exclamation mark toggle toggle prefix for me, please?
No. Before the thing, I guess.
Yeah, can you type exclamation mark toggle prefix, please? Because my chat's extremely slow.
Vedana 1308 said, frying or sauteing, I do it from outside by a kitchen window, lol.
No space. All one word. It should put an exclamation mark. It should say prefix mode toggled on when it runs. Well, toggle prefix might actually be on. It may just be one of my commands that... Oh, I guess it's a broadcaster command. That's fine. I'll fix it. There we go. I can't remember if I put an exclamation mark at the start of this one. No, I didn't. Fuck.
http://www.eggfriedcheese.co.uk/store.
Not that it fucking matters. So we're just going to fry this off. I need a little bit more oil.
Cetra said, that's the thing. Cetra said, you didn't LUL.
That's fine. I can fix it. I've just got to wait for Twitch speaker to catch up. Yeah, URL filter has gone back to disabled, so let me strip that and save. There we go. It won't read out links now. I don't block links in my stream.
Cetra said, Holiday Santa.
Okay, so that's now frying off nicely. What I'm now going to do, so I'm now going to add the mint just to brown it off. This is still slightly frozen, more so a little bit cold, so I'm going to give it a little bit more time just to brown off. While that's frying, we'll get some tomato paste. Oh shit. I missed the saucepan. So I've now got tomato paste all over my fucking cooker. Good job. I'm a fucking idiot. And over the floor. Oh shit. Oh, it's gonna stain the floor. There we go. Cool. So I say the recipe that I'm going to use for this, I'm probably going to use just 1 tin of tomatoes, I think. Because I am going to make a nice big meal of this. But yeah, I normally cook it with a bit more mince, but I wanted to reduce my quantities, because at the moment when I'm cooking and eating, my portion sizes are all to cock. So realistically, this would probably be enough bolognese for 2 people. But I'm probably going to eat all this myself, which is not ideal, but yeah, that's fine. Cookies are doing okay. I usually use 3 OXO cubes just because I like the flavour from the OXO cubes in my bologneses. Just gives it a bit more body. So we'll do that. The only problem with this apron, and I'm going to have to come up with a solution, is I can't tie it around my front. But in doing so, tying it around my back seems to be really loose. And because I live alone, I find it really difficult to tie the apron behind my back tight enough so that it doesn't come loose and it doesn't fall off. So as much as I was going to do this in the pressure cooker, I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this in the saucepan, I think. Save me faffing around with the pressure cooker tonight. I think we'll do it in saucepan. In the big saucepan. Where are you? Big saucepan. Big saucepan, where the hell are you? Are you in this cupboard? This is a little too high. We'll mix that through. And what we'll do, we'll transfer this into the big saucepan. And we'll just do it in the saucepan instead tonight, I think. We wash this tomorrow. Not traditional, it's not usually the way I'd cook it, but I'm cooking it this way today. Come at me. Oh, my chat decided to disconnect again. Awesome. So, have I got garlic paste open? I do. That. Put that in the fridge. Cool. Do I use another tin of tomatoes? Maybe. I'm scorching on the bottom of the pan a little bit yet. Need to get more liquid. Oh, that's hot. Let's get more liquid in yet. What are you bonking me for? Also, bonk needs a target. And I don't think you have permission to bonk, Will? I think you need to be sub. I think it's a sub only command. It may tell you that. Also, I'm going to toggle prefix on my own channel again. Oh, you can. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to turn prefix mode off.
Eggbot_B1 said, prefix mode disabled.
So what we'll do, while this is cooking, I'm going to get my rice cooker. Don't ask me why I do this, but this is the way that I typically will do things. I am going to cook all this pasta, as I said I was going to. So we'll chuck all this pasta in my rice cooker and use up that spaghetti. This is pretty much a use up stuff stream, and then we'll boil a kettle.
William Hurry 14 said, you said come at you, so I did.
Yeah. Okay, so drop that down to 3 to allow that to simmer. We'll put a lid on this because I'd rather my kitchen not be splattered with tomato sauce.
Said, spaceship.
Spaceship?
Smarmcweeble said, OFC, I missed the spaceship.
There we go. Right. So, like, I don't have much Worcester sauce left. So that's literally the whole rest of the bottle. You know them. Next tabs. I usually
said, apparently I bonked you
gauge
with a
my
real
eye.
life spaceship, ha ha hi.
So we'll leave this simmer for just a little bit. Haven't added salt and pepper to this yet, so we'll do that now. Salt. Use my new white pepper. And put some more oregano in. This is what I basically do when it comes to making stuff like this, is I won't really use a recipe for it, I'll just do it by eye, and it's never let me down before now. So you got some mixed herbs, oregano, some garlic paste, minced tomatoes, a little bit of Worcester sauce, and a packet of passata. I'm only going to do 1 tin of tomatoes because I think that's going to be enough. So it saves me a tin of tomatoes for another day. Oh shit. Sorry. I'll pick you up. There you go. What happened to the music? Are you hearing the music doubling? Because I am. And I don't know what to think of it. And I found the other small bowl. It's in here. Music. Please stop.
14 spanks smarmy.
There we go. So that'll take probably about 15 minutes to cook, roughly. Bread has 1 minute supposedly
Noiser
left.
said, I want a thingy like that to put my laptop to the wall.
Oh, it's not on the wall. It's on top of my air fryer. So this is a stand on top of my air fryer. This just sat on. It's literally just sat on top of my air fryer. So it's at eye level, but this is actually a stand.
Said,
it's a metal stand. What I'll do, I will after stream, I'll send you a Discord link to Amazon for one. They're not cheap. Don't get me wrong. I will tell you they're not cheap. But they're metal. They're very well made, very sturdy. Like the laptop doesn't feel like it's going to collapse when it's on it.
14 Spanx Crony.
So yeah.
Cool, thanks.
But yeah, I'll get that sent over after stream.
Said, maybe I will reconsider.
Right. Okay, kettle's about to boil for the pasta. Probably going to overcook my pasta. I don't really care. That's the bread timer. How is the bread looking? Is the question. Bread's looking good. Could do with probably another 2 minutes. Okay, Google. Set a 2-minute timer for bread.
Okay, a 2-minute timer called bread. Starting now.
Okay. That's in there. Need some salt. Lots of salt in my pasta water. Tongs. Okay. So that's in there. So I'm technically using a rice cooker to cook pasta. Needs must. Utilise the tools that you have at your disposal. How are these cookies getting on? They're still a bit soft. They may be a little underdone, in actual fact. So what I may do is I may put these cookies back in the oven just for a little bit, because I think they're a little under. But that's fine. Or once they cool, they may be a bit better. Because they are chewy, but they're a little bit, they're not hard enough, so they haven't hardened enough. So I wonder if maybe they needed another minute or two just cooking. But that's fine. And once again, cleaning as I'm going along. Oh, for fuck's sake. I know the timer's going off. I'll turn it off in a sec. Bread should be done now, at least. I know, Chef Google. Shut up. There we go. Right, let's get this bread out of the oven then, shall we?
William Hurry 14 said, egg timer.
I know, shut up. I need to put these back in the oven somehow, so what I'm going to do... Oh, now then. Look at that. Look at that bread. Nice and crispy. Nice and fluffy. Oh, look at that. Look at that bread.
Kazakh_Raider said, that looks like bread.
Look at that.
Smart McWeevil said, I want a piece of that bread.
Look at that.
Smart McWeevil said, with melting butter.
Now, question is...
William Hurry 14 said, okay, bye Eggy.
Are you off? It's time for you to stream. Enjoy your stream, Will. If I'm about
Cedric
after,
said,
I will...
Rod, love.
I will see if we're raiding over to you. Depends on who else is going to be streaming as well. So, bread. Let me take this out. Ow. Hot. I'm going to put these cookies back in for a couple of minutes at 200. Now it's going to soften them again, but I don't think they're quite cooked. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Set a 3-minute cookie timer.
Got it. A 3-minute timer called cookie. And that's starting now.
Whatever. I'll clean that up later. This is thickening nicely. Got a couple of burnt onions in there because I didn't put enough oil when I first softened the onions. But that's fine. So, what we're going to do now, I forgot to butter or oil the tins. So I wonder how easy this is going to come out of the tin. Not very. Great. It's stuck to the fucking tin. Bottom's still a little doughy, I think. Oh no, that's stuck to the fucking tin. No! The bread's perfect, but me being a fool forgot to oil the tin, and now I can't get the bread out. Whatever. That'll cool itself anyway, and hopefully will become unstuck. It feels hollow, at least. So we'll see how that goes. But that'll be alright. So yeah, breads are a little bit stuck right now. I can't get them out of the tin. So I'm wondering, have I got... Will this work? Maybe... Oh, maybe? It's broke a little bit on this side, but that'll do. How's the underneath of it? Oh, the underneath of it's still doughy. Oh no. That's going to have to go back in the oven. It's going to need longer. It is sort of cooked, but it's a little doughy underneath. So I am going to have to put the bread back in. But what I am going to do is, if I can get this one out. So that's the cookies done. So we'll take those back out the oven in a second. Yeah, the bottom of this is still doughy, so that's going to need longer. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's going to need probably about another 5 minutes or so. But that's fine. We can fix it. we can fix. So I have to oil the actual tin so the bloody thing comes out. Put you back in. Just put you back in. So it's not perfect bread, but it's very, very close. Pasta is boiling. Cookies should be cooked now. Ow! Ow! That's stupidly hot. So put you back in the oven for maybe 5 minutes. I think that'll be okay. I need a bigger wire rack, I think. I thought I had one, but obviously I don't. That's fine. Are we all still doing okay out there in Twitch land? I'm getting warm now because I've now got the hob on. Let's open that window.
Cetra said, we doin'.
You doing? Ow, that is insanely hot. Ow. So these cookies should be now cooked through, if all goes well. Spaghetti hopefully won't take too long. These cookies are better now they've gone back in, so I think they needed a little bit longer. Oh, I'm getting tired now. My bolognese. Cheese. Grated cheese. I think this cheese is still okay. Looks okay. Whew. We're almost done. These cookies definitely turned out better, but I'm 100% portioning these into 50 grams, not 100, because 100 is going to be too much for giving out to people. That's the only thing, and I kind of gathered as much with the size of the cookie dough balls that I made, but I've got enough cookie dough to, you know, make quite a lot of portions, which is fine. Cool. How's this pasta doing? It's looking done. That's done. Hot. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done. My chat keeps disconnecting, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, I think we are done. I think we're done with everything other than waiting for this bread, which hopefully will be cooked very, very soon. That's fine. I will wash that up in a bit. Okay, I think this bolognese is done. That's alright. Okay, so that's the bolognese done. Pasta is done. So what we'll do now is we'll grab a... I've got one here. It's fine. Some pasta. I've made enough, I think, for 2 meals. So that's fine. Now, I don't do the traditional Italian thing of mixing the pasta into the sauce. But I will do that in the bowl itself. I'll have enough for another smaller bowl, that's fine, and I'll make some more pasta another day. Ladle. So I'm going to have a lot of bolognese, but it's always good for things like potatoes. Oh, look at that. It's a portion of bolognese. We'll mix the pasta in now. Just coat the pasta. And some cheese. Nice bit of cheese to top it off. There we go. So, 3 things made, ultimately. Just waiting on the... That is extremely hot. We'll take the bread out now and maybe see how the bottom of the bread's doing. Hopefully the bread's okay.
Smart McWeeble said, hope you had fun doing it all.
Oh, I did. 100%. Right, how's the bottom of this bread looking? Is it cooked now? Maybe? Or is it still doughy? Oh, just a little bit more. Ow! Fucking hot! That needs probably another 2 minutes. And then we're done with homemade cookies, homemade bread, and bolognese. While we're waiting on the bread, I will start tucking in to the bolognese. Left main.
Eggbot_B1 said, OM Namzam babe has good to go, but I hope you camembert back soon.
No worries, Nin. Let's see how this bolognese tastes with pasta. Forchettare, according to Gino De Campo. Not a bad bolognese, if I say so myself. It's actually quite tasty. So what I will likely do after this stream is I'll portion that into containers So as you can see on the windowsill, I've got loads of containers. I portion the containers, chuck that in the fridge, and then that'll go for more bolognese. What I'll probably do tomorrow is maybe cook a load of that for Silly, chuck that in the rice cooker, and then make up bologneses, put them in containers, and then chuck them in the freezer. So at least I've got some pre-prepared meals. The cookies I'll also chuck in containers, but I will portion them out into 50-gram balls, not 100. Mistakes were made, as clearly evidenced by the size of these bloody cookies. They're still a little soft, so we'll let them cool. But yeah, what I will do is I will chuck them up in my Discord, so for those that are interested, I do have my Discord, link is down below. Also, if you go to eggfriedcheese.co.uk or use that link, that'll take you into my Discord server. You will just need to complete a capture when you join, because we have an influx of bots occasionally. I do apologise for that. It's just an unfortunate side effect of the way things go. What we'll do, let me do this. That's probably easier. How do I do top domain? There we go. So I'm talking to the laptop instead. When it comes to photos and everything, I'll probably end up putting up some photos up in Discord of the cookies, the bolognese, the bread, freshly cut, you know, all of that sort of stuff. So I probably will do that maybe a little bit later on, because I'm not going to lie, I'm going to eat food, sit down, and probably crash after this 3 hours, because my legs are kind of killing me and I'm struggling. But, you know, I've done a lot more than I normally would in the kitchen at any one time. So normally I would do maybe some baking cookies, or baking bread, or making a bolognese. I won't typically do all three, because I normally struggle. But I've managed it with you guys' absolute amazingness. Your company, you guys are fucking awesome. That's all I can say, is you guys are absolutely awesome. And I just want to say thank you ever so much for the support. Hopefully, if all goes well with the way that this stream went today, I very much anticipate that this may become a regular thing. Maybe when I get slightly better internet and I get another router up here, hopefully, if all goes well, I'll make it work. Because I like doing cooking. You know, I need to lose weight, right? Cooking cookies, not great. Cooking bread, not as good, but it's homemade bread. It's got less preservatives, got less crap in it, because I know exactly what's gone in it, right? So, but the other main thing is it's saving me buying takeaways. It's saving me buying crap. It's helping me eat healthier, because then I know what kind of stuff's going into my own food. But on the flip side of that as well, it's saving me wasting food, because I do waste a lot of food. And it gets me up and doing stuff. Now, it might not seem a lot to a lot of people, but spending 3 hours in a kitchen cooking is a workout in itself, especially when you're doing things like baking. So you're kneading bread, you're mixing cookie dough, which is very stiff in itself. You're constantly up and down and bending and doing all of that sort of stuff. It's all getting muscles working on the body that typically wouldn't work if you just sat idle.
Said, every little bit
so
counts.
Just that little bit extra that I'm trying to do to better myself, I will take every single day of the week. I think this bread is now done. So this needs to go on a wire rack, but I don't have a wire rack. So I'm going to have to make do with just putting it on the counter, I think. I think this is now cooked. Bottom seems a little doughy, but that will still continue to cook. That is fine. Chuck that. Oh.
Smart McWeevil said, well, technically you do. It's just full of cookies. P.
I do like synth
Neen
more.
said, Supernatural on VR is a legit workout. I know you like synth riders.
I like synth more, and the only reason why I like synth riders more is because I'm a true synth thought. Have been. I'm part of the VR synth team. I host on the weekend sessions when I get a chance to. Yeah, that'll do. Ow! Hot! Bread, hot. There we go.
Neen said, oh so cool.
Oh, I dipped it in the fucking water again. Right. So, we are done. We got our homemade bolognese. Let me tilt my camera back down. Too far. So, we got a homemade bolognese. Which, in itself, doesn't look like much. But it actually tastes quite nice. We've got a homemade bread. Which is still quite hot. Nice and crispy on the top. It's breaking on the bottom. But it is hollow on the bottom. Sort of. Maybe take a little bit more cooking. But that's going to cook in itself when it cools down anyway. So I'm not going to overdo it. And then we have our bowl of bolognese pre-made with a bit of cheese. Which I'm going to enjoy. And our cookies, which are still a little bit soft. However, I'm going to try and see if I can separate these cookies. There we go.
35 to 40 minutes at 350F is usually enough for that size.
Look at that. Look at those cookies. So that's the double chocolate chip one. That is literally the size of my hand. And I have big hands. It is still very, very soft.
Said, nom nom.
So I am assuming that when they cool down, they'll be better. So I can't really test them now. But I'm able to separate them. That's one of the fudge cookies. And they are still very, very soft as well. So I'm going to leave these cool. Once they've cooled and hopefully crispened up a little bit, because they will do once they've cooled, I know that much. I've made enough cookies. I will be putting photos up on Discord. So as I say, !Discord will get you onto our server.
Nom.
And I will post up all of the photos up in the food porn channel. Which is always good fun. That one is really, really soft. So I don't think this one's quite cooked, but whatever. That one is still like cookie dough, so I'm assuming that one's probably not cooked. But it's fine. It doesn't matter if they're not quite cooked anyway, because they're still tasty. Yum. Let me put all these on the tray. Let me see if I can fit all these on without it falling off. There we go. So once again, these are all the cookies on the cookie rack. Are the amazing cookies. I'm gonna do something very quickly because I think the colour on this camera is off. So let me see if I can. Now, the cameras do look a little washed out, but I'm wondering, is that because of me?
Neen said, OM nom.
I think white balance is on. Yeah, white balance is on. There we go. So the overhead camera looks a little bit more natural now. I'll have to make sure to change that the next time I do this. There we go. So it's a little bit more of a natural colour. There we go. You can see the chocolate chips and the fudge pieces in those now. That's a lot clearer. I like that. But look at those. Look at those bad boys. I'm very happy with those cookies. I say very happy with the bread. The bread could probably take a little bit longer, but still, we'll make do with that. Just for thanks once again from this stream. Zordy followed me a couple of days ago. Period Justice, thank you for the follow yesterday. Dark Phoenix, thanks for the follow this morning. Maduka, thanks for the double shout out. Thanks for the follow, Michelle Squirrel. Thank you for the follow, Snackboy. Thank you for the resubscription, Flutter. Thank you to Tobal for the follow, and thank you Kiaki for the follow as well. You guys are absolutely amazing, and the support has been immense for my 4-year stream of 4-year affiliateversary. My streamiversary is way longer than that. So
thank you for baking eggy.
Well, thank you for spending the time with me. You guys have been absolutely amazing.
Said, thanks for streaming.
Let me grab my mobile very quickly before my internet dies, and we'll go and do a quick raid.
Said, it was totally worth not going live. Winky face.
So let me.
4 years. Omnom's confetti.
Yep, 4 years. Even though I posted in every Discord, this is my 3-year affiliateversary. I can't do maths because 48 months isn't 3 years. It's 4. So I'm an idiot. Let's have a look here. Are there any food streamers live? So if you have any food streamers that they... Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. So we are going to go and raid William and Harry 14. He was in here earlier. Obviously, make sure you go and show them some love. I do have a raid message. If you are subbed, you can use the egg fried one love emote. If you are not subbed, either use hearts, or alternatively, if you've been with me most of the stream, you can unlock the egg fried love emote using channel points. It's only 80, you'll get it for 24 hours. Make sure to copy that, and then we'll paste that over in William's stream. So once again, I do want to thank every single one of you for spending time with me in stream today. Harry 14. There we go, just waiting for my laptop to catch up. But as I say, thank you ever so much. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I'll start the raid now. If you can let me know if the raid has started.
Near you.
I don't see the raid. Is it going? Maybe?
Cranium Hunter said, egg free one dance.
No, it's not going. That's fine. Raid.
Smar McWeeble said, no.
Harry 14. Did that work? Yeah, there we go. That worked. I did it on mobile. So, once again, thank you for watching. I've been Egg.
Said, love sign.
This has been my kitchen, which is relatively clean. The only thing I've got to clean is the lid of the saucepan, the frying pan, a spatula, and 2 loaf tins. Out of... Oh, get away. Get out, yeah, bloody gnat. Out of all of the things that I've used today, I've only got a handful of things to wash. So yeah, as I say, thank you so much for watching. I've been Egg. This has been my kitchen. We've had fun baking. We'll send you all over to Will. Go and show him some love, please. And we'll see you all again soon. Hopefully, maybe before the end of the new year. If not, we'll see you in the new year. Good night, guys.